Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you all are doing very well. Today I'll be talking about game theory, a little bit of introduction on the game theory, and then we'll move on to the prisoner's dilemma and the dominant strategies and the Nash equilibrium, right? Let us try to understand what is game theory, right? So what is a game? Basically, you might have played games and might have watched it. So let's talk about cricket, a very simple example, right? What happens in a cricket, there are players, right? The opponent team, who is the fielding team, and there is the one with the batting team, right? You know the opponents, they are basically trying to get the players out, right? They're trying to get the batsmen out, right? And in that thing, they're trying to make all these strategies and planning, right? And for each player, the strategy is different, right? So for example, if New Zealand wants to get Virat Kohli out, they'll try to bowl away from his body, and you'll try to get him out on the cover drive, right? And get him caught behind the wicket, right? And this obviously Virat Kohli knows, so he might be practicing a lot on those shots, right? So what is happening in this whole scenario is that we have certain players who are making some strategic decisions, right? And knowing what each other's action and responses would be, right? This is what a game is all about, right? So we have in the context that we are talking about, the players, they are not the players like Virat Kohli or Dhoni, but they are the firms, right, who are competing against each other, right? They could be competing for setting up the prices, right? So that could be a game, right? And each firm, they are trying to maximize their benefits. In this case, the benefits are called payoffs, right? So they are trying to maximize their payoffs, and they, for that, they follow a optimal strategy, right? So the strategy is basically the rule by which they are playing the game, right? So for example, let me talk about IPL auction, right? So for example, let's say there is a player called Varun Chakravarti, right? And let's say KKR and let's say Mumbai Indians both are bidding for him, right? So let's say KKR doesn't want Varun, but what they'll try to do in this case, they'll try to make the Mumbai Indians worse off by making the maximum bid, because they know that MI wants it. So they'll try to bid higher and higher. So they'll set the bid high so that the other team thinks that they are serious about this player, and then they'll try to increase the bid until unless it becomes very risky for them to pay off that much amount, right? So in that case, what they are trying to do is they are trying to let Mumbai Indians have Varun, but at the same time, they are also making them worse off, so that they don't bid for the they are worse off bidding the next player, right? So this could be strategy for the game, right? So this is more or less about the game theory. Next video I'll be talking more. Thank you so much. Bye bye.